Hello beautiful people and beautiful families, thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up, comment below, and of course subscribe for more weekly videos. Welcome to Marty Bakers. In this channel we'll be featuring cakes, recipes, avoidable baking mistake. Now if you look at my layout here, you'll notice this is an oven. So today we want to talk about 5 common mistakes people make while baking. Now the first is baking in an oven not yet preheated. Most often people forget to preheat the oven. Now make sure that your oven is on nice stand. First of all, it's level. Second, check the temperature that you're going to use for your butter. Selector should be in the middle, and the timer always add 5 more minutes. So if you're going to bake using 60 minutes or 40 minutes, indicate it, but now put 5 more minutes, because the 5 minutes is for you to prepare your butter before you put it in the oven. Now the reason why we should always make sure that our oven is preheated, if we don't, this will mess up the chemistry of baking and it can create a disaster. So we have to wait until our oven is completely preheated before baking. Our second is opening the oven too often. Now when you open the oven, the hot air comes out, which decreases the temperature inside the oven, and that will cause your cake to collapse. So to avoid that, our oven has a window, so you can be able to observe your baked goods as you don't open the oven. Our third point is not measuring ingredients correctly. Your ingredients measurement have to be precise to get the chemical reaction you need and to score that perfect consistent results every time. It can be spoons. You have to make sure if it's 1 tablespoon, it's precise 1 tablespoon. If they say a half a cup, please don't use a quarter. Please don't. Or if it's 1 cup, sometimes people say if it's a half a cup, I can just do a half. No. It is 1 cup, 1 cup. Be it weighing scale, make sure you weigh ingredients precise. Now, sometimes when you put something on the weighing scale, you've clicked it's now on. Then maybe you notice that the weighing scale has given you a wrong measurement. What do? You press a star, and then you leave it for some time, then it becomes 0. So you have to make sure you get accurate measurement, because this is a science. Like they say, baking is a science. So you want to make sure that what you are saying is exactly what the measurement you're going to use to get that perfect score. Our fourth point is the flour isn't incorporated smoothly. If your batter or dough is taking on an odd texture, it can either be even, too stiff, too runny, or lump, then you could have made either of this mistake: using the wrong amount of flour, or measuring cups were incorrectly. Maybe your recipe indicated you weigh using cups, but then you weigh using your scale. So make sure that your measuring is total accurate, precise, to be sure. Precise, the word. You have to be precise so that you get the required results on your butter or on your bread. Our fifth point is that your cake is too dry or too wet. Now, if your cake is too dry, baking for too long will result in a dry cake. while baking too little can result in a mushy center. If your cake comes out dry, what you do, you take your skewers and then you poke your cake with the skewers. You take your sugar syrup and you polish like that. So what will happen is that yes, your cake was dry, but because you're polishing with sugar syrup, the cake will become moist inside, which will give you that perfect results that you wanted. So, and if the cake appears on top wobbly but outside cooked, what you do, you take your foil, you cover the top very nicely, and then you decrease the temperature by 20 to 25 degrees. Then after covering the top, you continue to cook the cake for at least a few minutes until when you take your skewers, it comes out clean. So those are 5 common mistakes people make while baking. So I will cover the remaining 5 in another video. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe to get more videos like this. Bye now.